Hare Krishna. I welcome everybody to Bhakti Sangha Chepa conference call. Today we are very, very fortunate to have Her Grace Shamagauri Mataji to enlighten us on special topic, Glories of Lord Vittala. Long waited class Mataji, thank you so much for accepting our request. Priti Vilasni Mataji. Kitida Mataji, I see on you on video. Okay, Kitida Mataji, please take over Mataji for the introduction.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, for your such a warm and sweet welcome. And thank you everyone for joining us consistently on this wonderful Krishna Katha Mela. We are really inspired to have your association. So today, it's such a blessed moment that we have Her Grace Shama Gauri Mataji with us. And as Vinita Gandharvika Mataji already said, that it was long awaited class by her. So, I was the fortunate one to be chosen to give her introduction. So, just a brief introduction for Mataji. Her Grace Shamagauri Mataji, she came into Krishna consciousness in the year 2008 and took up the process very seriously and enthusiastically. Mataji, along with her Prabhu, they both got initiated in year 2013 from His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, and then they got primary initiation and in the year 2019. The list of Mataji's services are endless, and for years she has been involved in prasadam catering for people in Charlotte, giving them a chance to taste remnants of Krishna prasadam. And also, Mataji's family hosts very lot of sannyasis and senior disciples and senior Vaishnavas, and they help in coordinating various programs. She has been an inspiration for so many people she has met over the years, and she is mentoring them with her kind, compassionate nature. She has 2 kids, and she have raised them in perfect Krishna consciousness. And in Charlotte, Mataji recently, she also got a new home, but not for herself, but she has established that home as a center for devotees, as a common place where devotees can come together and have their weekly sangha and festivals together. So that shows, how enthusiastic they are in spreading Mahaprabhu's movement. Mataji, materially, she holds a diploma in electrical engineering. And as far as Bhakti Sangha is concerned, everyone knows Shama Gauri Mataji. And of course, her sweet, bird-like, kid-like chirping voice. And she is one of the key founding members of the Sangha and the main coordinator for the early morning Srimad Bhagavatam classes. She has a very organized, structured approach in conducting the famous Bhakti Sangha morning program. She diligently and actively helps with organizing the classes, finding various esteemed speakers, and connecting them to devotees. Bhakti Sangha has now become a common household name because of her efforts to bring the best of the speakers from all around the world. And with her sincere effort, she has made Bhakti Sangha not only popular in America, but also in India, rather around the world. Like people from Canada, United Kingdom, from Dubai, Australia, all over the world, people are joining. And we are so honored and blessed to have her on our call today. So, Mataji, please take over, and she will be speaking on the pastime of Lord Vittala. So over to you, Mataji. Thank you so much for your wonderful, wonderful association. We are eagerly looking forward to hear from you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Kirtida Sundari Mataji, for the very, really, introduction. It's like, you have to bless me that your words, whatever you say, should come true, Mataji. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining, and please bless me that I should speak in the service of Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. I should speak the right words at the right time. And you are all, more qualified than me, but still you gave me the chance to speak. So thank you very much for that. And please bear with me and please correct me where I am wrong, and please help me in conducting the right message. So thank you very much. Let's start. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalaakaya Chakshurummilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurum Shri Huta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpati Gopesha Gopitaka Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. So today we will speak about Lord Vithala. And because why I chose this topic, because I am from Maharashtra, and in Maharashtra everybody is devotee of Vithala. So let's get started. Let me share the screen. So today we will see sing the glories of Lord Vithala Panduranga. Vithala, why he is called Vithala? Because he is standing on the break. And Panduranga means Panduranga is actually the white color, but actually he is black. And why he is called Panduranga? Because on every day, early morning, they do abhishek for him, and they do abhishek with yogurt and milk and all this means cow products like butter. They are all white. So because of that, he looks white, and that's why he called Panduranga. So who is Vithala and who is Panduranga? So yeah, Vithala is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. So how this transformation happened, Vithala, why he is called Vithala? So one time what happened, Rukmini got upset with Krishna. So why she gets upset with Krishna? Because she saw that Radharani came to visit Dwarka, and when Radharani comes to Dwarka, Krishna and Radharani, they both remember all their conjugal pastimes in Vrindavan, and all these gopis and sakhis, and they were so much, having the love for Krishna in the Parakiya Bhav. So, and Krishna loves them in Parakiya Bhav. And no matter how much he loves to Rukmini and other queens, but it doesn't come Parakiya Bhav because they are all wives and it's all Swakiya Bhav. So looking at that, Rukmini really got upset, and she went to her mother's place. So her mother's place is also Maharashtra, and it's called Kaundanyapur. She goes to Kaundanyapur and talks to her fathers. And father says, what's the matter? And she says, see, my husband doesn't love me anymore. He loves Radharani and he loves in Parkiya Bhav. That love is actually more than the Swakiya Bhav. He loves in the form of twins and all of us. He doesn't love me anymore. So that's why I came here. But father says, I'm so sorry. After the marriage, father is not supposed to do any interfere in the life of daughter. And I cannot do anything. You have to follow your husband, and you have to you have to listen to your husband after your marriage. I cannot do anything. And she again got more upset. So she went to Dindirwan. So Dindirwan is the forest which is near Pandharpur, and which is exactly near the our ISKCON temple, which is the ISKCON temple is on the other side of the river Chandrabhaga. So she goes in the forest of Dindirvan, and she stands there like a Vitala standing, and she stands like stands like in the hands on the her waist. So Krishna was missing her, and Krishna goes to bring her back in Dindirvan near Pandharpur. But what happens when Krishna goes there? He remembers his devotee Pundalika. Now, who is this Pundalika? Let's see what is the life of Pundalika. Pundalika is in his past life he was Muchikunda. What happened? Kala Yamuna came to fight with Krishna, and as soon as Kala Yamuna comes, Krishna stops fighting and he just starts running, and Kala Yamuna starts chasing him. So he was running, and finally Krishna knows what is the plan. So he runs up to the cave of where Muchikunda was sleeping. And as soon as he goes inside the cave, Krishna put his uttariya on the Muchikunda and hides in one corner. So the Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he is the most effulgent of all. So how come he can hide? But he made himself complete black, so nobody can see him. And as soon as Muchikunda, as soon as Kala Yamuna came inside, and he woke Muchikunda up, and Muchikunda saw him and he burned to ashes. So how that happened? Muchikunda was the king, and one time demigods took help from him to fight war against demigods. So he was fighting so much, and they won the battle. And because of they were in Swargaloka, so many years passed in the earth. And when the demigod said, Muchikunda, if you go down, there will be nobody which you know. And Muchikunda said, oh, I am so tired of fighting. So they demigods asked, do you want any benediction from us? We can give you anything. And then he said, oh, I am so tired. I just want to sleep. And give me the benediction that nobody should wake me up. And if someone wakes me up, he should burn to ashes. And then he said, I also want to have darshan of Supreme Personality of Godhead. And they said, yes, you will have darshan of Supreme Personality of Godhead when you finish your sleep. Then the Kali Yamuna burns to ashes, and then Krishna comes out and he sees the Krishna was standing there, keeping his hands on his waist, and Krishna was complete black. And Muchukunda said, "Oh my Lord, I thank you so much for your darshan, but I want to distribute this mercy to the fallen souls of Kali Yuga. So I want you to come in Kali Yuga in this form to deliver the fallen souls of Kali Yuga." So that's why Krishna comes to Pandharpur to see his devotee Pundalika. So now let's see who is this Pundalika. Pundalika takes birth in the very middle class family. His parents were not so rich, and once he gets married, he was so much in love with his wife. But one time what happened, the wife, she reads the book about going to pilgrimage, and she said that if you go to pilgrimage, you will not have repeated birth and death, and that's how you can get liberation. So she convinced her husband for going to pilgrimage. And he said, "Oh, but there are parents, what to do with them?" And he said, "Okay, they are not going to bother us, take them also." So they take parents also along with them. But what happened, at their first stop, there was a nice katha was going on, and they all sat down to hear the Krishna katha. And in that katha, he heard that the devotee was explaining the importance of parent in your life, how we should serve the parents and why should we serve the parents. Parents are the reason of you to getting in this world, and parents are putting all your love and affection and care, all your energy to growing the children up. And when the children grow up, they should take care of their parents, like how the parents took the care of their children. And we should serve them at any time. Then only you will come out of the debt of your parents, and then only you can get the liberation. If one is not serving the parents, he will never ever get liberation, no matter how much pilgrimage you do, how much deity worship you do, how much other services you do, but you are not taking care of your parents, which means you are not qualified to get liberation. And then you realize the Hare Krishna. Okay. Then he realized his mistake of not taking of their parents, and from that moment he decided that he will serve his parents until the last breath. So he started taking care of them. As soon as they wake up, he will arrange hot water for their bath, and he will give them clean clothes, he will wash their clothes, he will make the breakfast ready for them, and he will make the lunch for them, he will arrange all the paraphernalia for their puja, and they were actually the devotee of Lord, and they were worshiping Lord, so he will arrange everything for them. Whatever they want, he will provide. So he keeps himself busy in the service of parents whole day, and from early morning to the night. He will not have time to look at anybody, to talk to anybody, go anywhere. No, he was completely engrossed in service of his parents. And when Krishna came there, he remembered his devotee Pundalika. And Krishna said, okay, let me go and see my devotee, what is he doing, how is he doing. And as soon as Krishna gets on the door, Pundalika, he just throws the brick towards the Lord, and he said, oh, it's very hot outside, your feet might be burning, so you better stand on this brick, and I will be right there with you after I am done with service of my parents. So let's talk about this brick. Who is the brick? Who is this brick? One time Indra was fighting with Vritrasura. So this Vritrasura is different. He's not from the, it's mentioned in the Bhagavatam, is not that one, is a different one. Vritrasura, and Vritrasura gave him the curse that you become a brick. And Indra made the offense against him, and Indra started crying and begging forgiveness for him. So Vritrasura gave the benediction that once in Kali Yuga, Lord himself will come and stand on you, which you will be in brick form, and that way you will be liberated. So after that, Indra did not make any offense against anybody. So Lord took the form of Vithala, and he manifest himself in the form, in the deity form, and he stood there. And Pundalika, who is so merciful devotee, he opened the darshan for everybody of Lord Vithala, so everybody should get liberated. Pandharpur is the only place where Pandharpur is the only place where anybody can go, literally anybody can go and touch the lotus feet of the Lord. Directly you can literally put your head on the lotus feet of the Lord. That is how Lord is merciful in Pandharpur. And what happened to Rukmini? Then there is Rukmini. Rukmini came to see Vithala, and then Satyabhama came, and then Radharani came, and everybody came. But everybody has their different temples in Pandharpur. Nobody is there near around Vithala to bother him, means any devotees. And Vithala has dedicated himself completely to his devotees. The darshan is open, means most of the time, even in festivals like Shaina Ekadashi or Uttana Ekadashi or other Ekadashi days, the darshan is open whole day and whole night. The people are like so much eager to take darshan of Lord Vithala anytime. So why this Pandharpur is so important for us Gaudiya Vaishnava? Because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who went to South India Yatra, and while coming back, he went to Pandharpur and he stayed there for 11 days. And also, the main reason for going to South India Yatra of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was to search for his brother Vishwarup. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's elder brother Vishwarup later on became Shankararanya Maharaj. He took samadhi in Pandharpur. So there are some few verses from Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela. So I would like to read those verses. Yeah. There. तथा है ते पंढरपुरे आयला गौरचंद्र विठ्ठल ठाकुर देखी पाहिला आनंद. From there, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Pandharpur, where he happily saw the temple of Vittal Thakur. प्रेमावेशे कैला बहुत कीर्तन नर्तन ताहा एक विप्र तारे कैला निमंत्रण. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chanted and danced in the various ways as usual. A Brahmana, seeing him in ecstatic love, was very pleased and invited Lord to his home for lunch. बहुत आदरे प्रभु के भिक्षा कराइल भिक्षा करी तथा एक शुभ वार्ता पाइल. A Brahmana offered Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu food with great respect and love. After finishing his lunch, and Lord received auspicious news. So what was the news? The news was Madhava Puri Shishya Shrirangapuri Nama Sehi Grame Vipra Gruhe Karena Vishrama. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu received word that Sri Rangapuri, one of the disciples of Sri Madhavendra Puri, was present in that village at the home of Brahmana. Suniya chalila prabhu tare dekhi bare vipra gruhe vasiya chen dekhi latahare. Hearing this news, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately went to see Sri Rangapuri at the Brahmana's home. Upon entering, the Lord saw him sitting there. Premavashe kare tare danda paranama ashru pulaka kampa sarvangi padegama. As soon as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Sri Rangapuri, he immediately offered him obeisances in ecstatic love. Falling flat on the ground, the symptoms of transcendental transformation were visible, namely tears, jubilation, trembling, and perspiration. देखिया विस्मित हैला श्रीरंगपुरीर मान उठः श्रीपाद बलिला वचन. Upon seeing Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in such ecstatic mood, Sri Rangapuri said, "Your Holiness, please get up." Shripada गर मोर गोसाईर संबंध तहा विना अन्यत्र नाही येई प्रेमा गंध. Your Holiness is certainly related to Madhavendra Puri, without whom there is no fragrance of ecstatic love. So, in previous verses, what we saw, like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he just fell down flat, and all the Ashta Sattvika Vikara we could see, and he like all the body was trembling, and he got sweat all over the body. So these symptoms, looking at these symptoms, Sri Rangapuri realized that this person must be in the parampara of Madhavendra Puri. एताबाली प्रभु के उठान या कैला आलिंगन गला गली करी दुही करे न क्रंदन. After saying this, Rangapuri lifted Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu up and embraced him. As they embraced shoulders to shoulder, they both began to cry in ecstasy. क्षणे के आवेश छाड़ी दोहर तर्य हैल ईश्वर पुरी रसंभ गोसाने जाना ईला. After some moments, they came to their senses and became patient. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then informed Sri Rangapuri about his relationship with Ishvara Puri. So Ishvara, he was like a god brother of Ishvara Puri. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was giving all respects to him as if he gives the respect to his own guru. Adbhuta premera vanya duhara uthai leela duhe manya kari duhe anande vasila. They were both inundated by the wonderful ecstasy of love that was aroused in them. Finally, they sat down and respectfully began to converse. दुई जाने कृष्ण कथा कहे रात्रि दीने यही मते गुंदाईला पांच सात दीने. In this way, they discussed topics about Lord Krishna continuously for 5 to 7 days. कौतुके पूरी तारे पूछिला जन्म स्थान गोसाई कौतुके कहे नवद्वीप धाम. Out of curiosity, Sri Rangapuri asked Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu about his birthplace, and the Lord informed him that it was Navadvip Dham. Shri Madhavapuri Sange Shri Rangapuri Purve Asiya Chila Teho Nadiya Nagari. Shri Rangapuri had formerly gone to Navadvip and with Shri Madhavendra Puri, and he therefore remembered the incident that had taken place. जगन्नाथ मिश्र घरे भिक्षाए करीला पूर्व मुचर घंट तहाये खाईला. As soon as Sri Rangapuri recalled Navadvip, he also recalled accompanying Sri Madhavendra Puri to the house of Jagannath Mishra, where Rangapuri had taken lunch. He even remembered the taste of an unprecedented curry made of banana flowers. Jagannatha Mishra Gare Bhiksha जगन्नाथेर ब्राह्मणी तेह महर्पतिवता वत्सलः येन तेह गेन Jaganmata. Shirangapuri also remembered the wife of Jagannath Mishra. She was very devoted and chaste. As for her affection, she was exactly like the mother of the universe. रंधने निपुणता सम नाही त्रिभुवने पुत्र सम स्नेह करे सन्यासी भोजने. He also remembered how Sri Jagannath Mishra's wife Sachimata was expert in cooking. He recalled that she was very affectionate toward the sannyasis and fed them exactly like her own son. कर एक योग्य पुत्र करियाचे संन्यास शंकरारण्य नाम तर अल्पवयस. Shirangapuri also remembered that one of her deserving sons had accepted the renounced order at a very young age. His name was Shankararanya. So that's why I read all these verses, because this thing is coming in there. About the elder brother of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. यही तीर्थे शंकरारण्ये सिद्धि प्राप्ति हैला प्रस्तावे श्रीरंगपुरी केते कहिला. Shirangapuri informed Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that the sannyasi named Shankararanya had attained perfection in that holy place of Pandharpur. प्रभु कहे पूर्वाश्रमे तेह मोर भ्राता मिश जगन्नाथ मिश्र पूर्वाश्रमे मोर पिता. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, in my previous ashram, Shankararanya was my brother and Jagannath Mishra was my father. यही मत दुई जने इष्ट गोष्ठी करी द्वारका देखीते चलीला Shirangapuri. Then after this, Shirangapuri went to Dwarka, and then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed there in Pandharpur and stayed there for some time, and then he took bath in Chandrabhaga river. See, this is the Chandrabhaga river, and there are some temples like a Pundalika temple and other devotees temple. They are near the Chandrabhaga river. And this is how devotees in Maharashtra, they go on Padayatra to Pandharpur. Suppose I am like 100 kilometers away from Pandharpur, my village is there. So all the devotees in village, like 10-15 devotees, suppose they decided to go to Pandharpur, so they start walking towards Pandharpur in the direction of Pandharpur. Then next stop, what they do, they like walk for 5-6 hours in day, and they go to other place and they have a stop. So it's been going on from years and years, and when they go to other place, the devotees in that town, they are ready to receive all these devotees, and they will give them prasadam and arrange for their stay and arrange for their taking bath and all these things, and there they do bhajan and kirtan, and once they are done with prasadam, they will start walking towards the next stop. So this is how they get together, and I'm sorry. This is how they get together, and at the end, when they reach up to Pandharpur, the crowd will be so big because they are getting together. So on the Shaina Ekadashi day, there will be simply like ocean of people. And this is how they, so much in love with Vittala and Panduranga. And this is the bank of Chandrabhaga river. So Chandrabhaga river is nothing but the Bhima river, but in Pandharpur, the river takes the shape of curve like Chandra. Like that's why she is called Chandrabhaga river. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so there is a devotee called Sant Tukaram. He was living in Dehu, which is near Pandharpur, not so far away, but a little bit distance. And he wrote many abhangas, and there are many pastimes of Tukaram. He also, when after he finishes his pastimes on the earth, the aeroplane from directly from Vaikunta comes to pick him up, and with this own body he goes to Vaikunta, just like Dhruva Maharaj went to Vaikunta with his own body. Same way Tukaram Maharaj goes to Vaikunta with his own body. So I would like to sing one bhajan which is written by Tukaram Maharaj. सुंदर ते ध्यान उभे विटेवरी, सुंदर ते ध्यान उभे विटेवरी, करकटावरी ठेवूनी करकटावरी ठेवूनी तुळशीहार गळा कासे पीतांबर, आवडे निरंतर हेची ध्यान, मकर कुंडले तळपती श्रवणी, कंठी कौस्तुभ मणी विराजित, तुका म्हणे माझे हेची सर्व सुख, पाहिन श्रीमुख आवडीने, सुंदर ते ध्यान उभे विटेवरी. So this song talks about the beautiful form of the Vitthala, Sundarate Dhyana Ube Vitevari. So the beautiful form of the Lord is standing on the brick. How the keeping his hands on the vest. And what is he wearing? He is wearing tulasi garlands and yellow dhoti. And avde nirantara hechi dhyana means I always like to see this beautiful form of the Lord. And Lord is wearing makara kundale, means the fish like earrings, and the kastuba jewel in the necklace. And Tukaram Maharaj is saying that all the most the happiest thing in my life is the seeing the beautiful form of the Lord. So I would like to sing one more bhajan by Tukaram Maharaj. He says, हेची दाना देगा देवा तुझा विसरण व्हावा, विसरण व्हावा तुझा विसरण व्हावा, गुण गाईन आवडी हेची माझी सर्व जोडी, माझी सर्व जोडी हेची माझी सर्व जोडी, न लगे मुक्ती आणि संपदा, संत संग देई सदा, संत संग देई सदा, तुका म्हणे गर्भवासी सुखे घालावे आमासी सुखे घालावे आमासी गोड गाईन आवडी हेची माझी सर्व जोडी हेची माझी सर्व जोडी. So Tukaram Maharaj is saying that, oh my Lord, give me the benediction. He chidanati gativa. Tuza visaranava means I should not forget you at any time. And I should guna gaina avdi. I should always chant your glories. I should always do your katha. And this is the only thing. This is the only thing should come along with me. And I don't want any mukti, nalage mukti, and I don't want any opulence, I don't want any wealth. No, nalage mukti, nalage dhana sampada, and santa sangade sada. Always give me the association of devotees. And if I have that, no problem. If you put with so many, how many birth and death, I am ready to take up. If I have the association of devotees, no matter how many garbhavas I have to go, if with the association of devotees, I can do that. So next I would like to tell about the devotee of Tukaram, devotee of Lord Vittala is the Namadeva. Namadeva was his house was right living in Pandharpur. House was right near the temple. So there is a tradition in Pandharpur that everybody in Pandharpur is like a very small village, and in that small village there is a tradition now also that whatever you cook in the house, they just make the plate and they go to the temple and they offer it to Lord. So they in this Garbha Gruha, they allow to keep their offerings. How do I know? Because in 1994, I went to Pandharpur, and there that time my grandfather was with us. So he said, let's not go to eat in any restaurant or something, but he catch up with one family and asked them to cook for us. So we were like 10-15 people, and that family, they cooked prasadam for us, and they were asking, would you like to have the direct prasadam from Lord? He said, yes, why not? And they cooked some sweet and they offered it to Lord. They took in the temple and they gave it to us. So means mostly devotees, they give the like paisam or like yogurt rice or something like that. Simple prasadam they put like halwa or something. They won't put all the sabji roti, all that, because there will not be too much like enough space to keep everybody's offering. So that way everybody, they take the offering to the Lord. And one day this Namadeva was small boy, like maybe 4 or 5 years old, and his father went to some other place and he was not at home. And usually the tradition is the mains, they go and give the offerings to the Lord. And when the father was not there, so he obviously the task came to Namadev, and he mother said, okay, take this offering and give it to Lord. So he took the offering, and I went to the temple, and he kept in front of Lord, and he was waiting him to eat. and he was not eating and not eating and not eating. 1 hour passed, 2 hour passed, and later on everybody left. Nobody was there in the temple. Everybody took their offering and they went. And Namdeva was alone sitting there and waiting for the Lord to eat. And he said, "Oh my Lord," and started crying, "Oh my Lord, why you are not eating? I am not a good boy." What all the reasons he started giving, and finally he got angry. He said, "You are not eating? Okay, I will break my head on this this the floor is so hard. It is made out of stone. So I will beat my head here and break my head." So he started beating his head, and Vitala said, "Okay, enough. I know you want to feed me. I will eat." And he ate all his offering, and with the empty plate, Namdeva went home and gave it to mother. And mother said, "Where is the offering?" And said, "What usually we do, we take the offering and we mix with the other stuff, and we are done." And mother said, "Where is the offering?" He said, "Vitala ate it." So next day when father comes, he asked, father comes, then mother told him that empty plate came home. Maybe I don't know who ate. Namadeva ate on the way. But Namdeva said, "No, Vithala ate it." And next day he wanted to see, father wanted to see God is eating, but Vithala told Namdeva, "It's not in everybody's hand that I will eat. Your father knows me the way he wants, and you know me the way you want, and that is how it is." And Namadeva understood that. So Namadeva was also written so many. Namdev also written so many songs. So I would like to sing one of them. अमृता हुनी गोड नाम तुझे देवा, नाम तुझे देवा. मन माझे केशवा, मन माझे केशवा. गाबान घे, गाबान घे. सांग पंढरी राया, काय करूयासी. कारूप ध्यानासी, कारूप ध्यानासी. नये तुझे, नये तुझे. अमृताहुनी गोड नाम तुझे देवा, नाम तुझे देवा. कीर्तनी बसता निद्रे नागविले, कीर्तनी बसता निद्रे नागविले. मन माझे गुंतले, मन माझे गुंतले. विषय सुखा, विषय सुखा. अमृताहुनी गोड नाम तुझे देवा, नाम तुझे देवा. हरिदास गर्जती हरिनामाच्या कीर्ती, हरिदास गर्जती हरिनामाच्या कीर्ती. नये माझ्या चेती नामामळे. अमृताहुनी गोड नाम तुझे देवा, नाम तुझे देवा. So let's see the meaning of this. Sant Namdev is saying, Amrutahuni Goda Nama Tuje Deva. Oh my Lord, your name is sweeter than the nectar. Mana Majhe Keshava Kaba Nage. Oh Keshava, why this mind? Why my mind is not ready to take your name? O Pandari Raya, Sanga Pandari Raya, Kai Karu Yasi means, O Pandari Raya, tell me what to do with this. And why Karupa Dhyanasi Naye Tuse, why I don't meditate on your beautiful form. And he says, Kirtani by Sata Nidre Nagavile. So, in means when we sit in the class, what we do, we sleep. It's in there is a joke in ISKCON that there is sleeping mantra. What is sleeping mantra? Sleeping mantra is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. What comes after that is the Bhagavatam class. And what we do, we sleep in the Bhagavatam class. So like that, whenever there is a katha going on, I just go to sleep. And mana maje guntale vishaya sukha. My mind is entangled in the this material. What is the material happiness? And Haridasa Garjati Harinamacha Kirti. All the devotees, the pure devotees of Lord Haridasa, they what they do, they glorify the holy name, but it's nothing is coming in my mind, means it's not getting in my head, or if they are telling again and again. So this all this song is not for Namdev, is for me only. So finally, I want to take you to the Sri Radha Pandarinath temple. There is a beautiful deities of Srimati Radharani, and the Krishna's name is Pandarinath, who is the Lord of the one moment. Yeah, one more slide is there. Sorry. Okay, so there is Radha Pandarinath deities, and also in the courtyard of the temple, there are the Charan Paduka of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and Sri Vishwarupa Prabhu. It's in there in ISKCON Pandharpur. So thank you very much for allowing me to do this service, and thank you very much for patiently listening, and thank you very much for the opportunity. I know you all are very qualified, more qualified than me, but you heard everything, and please bless me, please correct me if anything is wrong. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. What a beautiful, beautiful class. I had zero idea about Pandar.
Mataji, your voice is not coming. Priti Vilasti Mataji. Okay. Kirtida Mataji, go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Shama. Yeah, go ahead, Priti Vilasti.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hare Krishna?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
No, we can hear you. Go ahead. Vinita Mataji, I think so there is some problem.
Hare Krishna, can everyone hear me?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just want to really thank you, Mataji, Shamagauri Mataji. It was a very beautiful class. I don't know anything about Pandharpur, and all these stories were so enlivening. I really liked how it was Indra who was actually the stone, the story of this boy Pundarik, and then of course Sant Tukaram and Namadev. So all these stories were now tying in together after I heard your class, and I also liked the way the class started off. with the name of Panduranga, why he's called Panduranga, though he's black. And I was also thinking cows are so dear to you because you are always fascinated by cows and you always want to take care of cows. So you started off the storytelling also with the glorious cow products. So that was so sweet, actually. Yeah. And Mataji, I also have one question. It was such an interesting story, actually. I have two questions, actually. One is you were mentioning about the river Chandrabhaga. It has a form of a moon, so that's why it came to be known as Chandrabhaga. So is it a tributary of some other river, or the river itself, the main river itself is Chandrabhaga? That was one question. And I'll ask the other question also before I forget. The other question was about the name Pandarpur or Pandarinath, like you were talking about the deities of Radha Pandarnath, right? So what is the meaning of that? Can you answer both these questions, Mataji? Thank you again. Definitely my appreciation for this Dham has increased manifold after hearing this class. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji, for your sweet words. And Pandarpur is the name came on the name of the devotee Pundalika. So it's used to be Pundalikapur, and later on it became Pandarpur. So the Pandarpur is the actually place of Pundalika, who was living there. And Krishna came later. It's not Krishna like a guest came, and when we receive the guest, we give them something to sit on. So he just threw the brick, and this is how. Yeah. And what was the other question, Mataji?
The Chandrabhaga River. So
yeah, Chandrabhaga River. Let me share the screen. Yeah, so this is the Chandrabhaga River on in Pandarpur only she is called Chandrabhaga. Other places she called Bhima. So it's mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took bath in Bhima River.
Bhima River. Okay. Interesting.
She's Bhima River.
Wonderful, wonderful. And thank you so much for reading those verses from Chaitanya Charitamrita, and then your beautiful, bird-like voice. You sang all the bhajans. It was so nice. Such an engaging class, Mataji. Really feel so happy listening to your class. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. All, inspiration coming from you, Mataji. And thank you so much for your encouragement, making me ready for the class. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Shama Gauri Mataji, for such a wonderful class and very beautiful pastimes of various saints, and you shared. And even I have few questions, Mataji. We have heard about the glories of Pandarpur, especially by His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj, who would always take everybody on this Padayatra. Though, I have never got a chance to visit. But my question, first of all, was why Indra was cursed? Because you mentioned that Indra became a brick. So is there any pastime of that, why Indra was cursed to become a brick?
I actually don't have the details of that, but I just heard the story very fast. I did not do much research on it. But I asked one senior devotee. He said he was fighting with Vritrasura. So this is not the Vritrasura who is mentioned in Bhagavatam. This is different one. And the Indra made the offense of Vritrasura, and Vritrasura gave him the curse that may you become a brick. And he said, oh, why are you making me brick? So he said, okay, someday Lord will come and stand on you, and then you will become liberated. So there is a book called Bhu Vaikuntha, written by His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj. I don't have that book. If I would have that book, I would have tell everything to you. But someday I will try to get it, Mataji, and once I get it, I can answer all your
No
questions.
worries, Mataji. And also in the starting of the class, you mentioned about how Srimati Radharani went to Dwarka.
That is mentioned in Skanda Purana. Also, the story of Muchukunda is mentioned in Skanda Purana.
Yeah, story of Muchukunda, I know, but yeah, I was thinking on the same line that how, we Gaudiyas, especially after reading Gopala Champu by Srila Jiva Goswami, because he never mentions that Srimati Radharani ever stepped up. She only stepped once when she went to Kurukshetra, but then how Krishna himself comes to Vrindavan. But so I was just thinking.
Yeah. I also heard the class of Nitai Sevani Mataji mentioning about Radharani going to Dwarka. So I am not 100. That's why I said I am not 100% sure, because I need to go through the book called Bhu Vaikuntha, which is written by Loknath Maharaj.
Yeah, sure, Mataji, no worries. Thank you so much.
Mataji.
Class. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you, Mataji. Your kind words, all the inspiration coming from you, Mataji. You give
all
so many classes, I gave only one.
All inspiration comes from your Gurudev, Mataji. It was his blessings that because of you, you're able to give such a beautiful class.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Paneshwari Lakshmi Mataji, please go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Shyama Gauri Mataji. Fabulous class, ecstatic class. I also did not know all these stories. And it was wonderful the way everything was connected. Again, Muchukunda comes down. Again, we see the devotee, again, continuously making this progress, which just amazes me. And one other thought that I was having, besides everything else that both Preeti Vilasini and Kirtida Sundari Mataji was sharing, one thing I was thinking, we're always saying, we shouldn't kick something with our feet. We shouldn't do all this, we have to treat everything with respect. And I was just thinking, we just say we should treat it with respect because we use it or this or that, but we don't know who it could be. Even a brick, even anything, a tree, a brick, anything could be a devotee. Yes. So I was just overwhelmed. I like I said, just, the jewel for me was we don't know who anybody is, what anybody is. We have to be so respectful. And I was getting goosebumps the whole time you were talking. And what I would like from you is blessings that I can go, that my family can go to Pandharpur, because I've never been, and it sounds fantastic. So since you've been, you can give us those blessings. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji, blessings, I don't know, but we all should go to see once in a lifetime, because it is very important for us that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed there for 11 days. And his brother Vishwarup has taken Samadhi there. So it's very auspicious place and very beautiful, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Paneshwari Lakshmi Mataji. Next we have Sukhasagari Mataji. Just sorry. Yeah, Sukhasagari Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranams. Very sweet class, Mataji. Actually, I have not really heard Vitala's pastimes earlier, so this is kind of like a first time for me, Mataji. Really very beautifully you narrated everything from the beginning, and so I learned a lot, Mataji, from the class. Thank you so much, really. And I really like the bhajans you sang, though I've not heard of those, but it was nice, Mataji, the ones you sang. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. The bhajans are in Marathi. And I actually grew up in, it's called Varkari Sampradaya. Varkari means Vari means like in Hindi we say bari bari means again and again. So Vari means going to the temple again and again. So it's like they go to the pilgrimage every year. Some they go every Ekadashi, some they go 4 Ekadashis, some go only on Shaina Ekadashi, some go on only Shaina Ekadashi and Uttana Ekadashi. So like that, they are going every time going and visiting Lord, going and visiting Lord. That's called Vari. And who is doing Vari is called Varkari. So I grew up in Varkari Sampradaya. And all these bhajans and everything was like, my childhood. You means you all reminded me my childhood. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji, for your sweet words, and all the inspiration is coming from you, Mataji. Your classes are amazing. Thank you.
It's all your sadhana and seva, Mataji. You're also advanced and exalted. Really appreciate your class, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Sukhsagari Mataji. Next we have Parima Mataji. Please go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandvat pranams to you. First of all, what a great fortune to have grown up in the Varkari Sampradaya. You actually reminded me of my childhood because I grew up in Maharashtra. So I had the good fortune of listening to the stories of Tukaram and Namdev. But there are some details that you gave from the scriptures that I didn't know of. So thank you so much, Mataji. So I'm really overwhelmed by this class. And I love Sant Tukaram and Namdev and Savanta Mari. So many, Gora Kumar, Narhari Kumar, so many stories I've read. Mataji, but I had one small question. The Padukas that you mentioned that is there in ISKCON Pandharpur, are they the original Padukas?
I don't know, Mataji. Original, they are just a Charan Paduka. It's like we can take darshan of, like that they are, Mataji.
Yeah, I had that curiosity then.
Actually, His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj built the temple. And he wanted to have that because for us, Gaudiya Vaishnavas, Pandharpur is the very important place. And to remind ourselves, he established that Padukas there. They are in the courtyard of temple. I have seen.
But Mataji, I have one more question. I mean, yes. I always thought that in Pandharpur, Vithala is with Rakhumai or Rukmini.
No, Mataji, this let me share again.
Yeah, I always thought that. I haven't been to Pandharpur, so please, that's why I haven't been there. But I always thought that Vithala is with Rakhumai. No, okay.
Wait, let me share the screen. See this picture you see?
Yes.
If you see this picture, you will think that they are together. But you see the line in between, this line in between. These two pictures are mixed up.
Oh, okay.
The pictures are mixed up. The temple of Vithala is separate. That's why in previous slides I put both of them separate because, who has not seen, they just see he is alone. This is the real temple, Mataji.
Okay, because so in the real temple only this Vithala is present. Rukmini Devi is not present.
Only Vithala is there. Nobody is coming and his family members are like away. He is completely dedicated to his devotees.
Okay. Yeah, because there are so many pastimes that he goes away.
Yeah, very merciful. He is simply calling us and coming and telling us, come and, bow down to me. He is putting his feet right in front of us that, you take shelter of my lotus feet. Like that he is telling Mataji. He is so merciful in Pandharpur.
I wish I can go to Pandharpur with many devotees. That would be great, Mataji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the explanation. Dandvat pranams to you and Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Parima Mataji. Suksagari Mataji, would you like? Okay, she want to say something. It seems Mataji. Okay, Suksagari Mataji, go ahead.
Mataji, Hare Krishna, sorry to interrupt. I was inspired to sing just 2 lines, Mataji. I'm kind of short of time, so I'll just, I wanted to sing one Abhang, just 2 lines, Mataji, if it's okay with you all.
Yeah, go ahead, Mataji.
Yeah. बोलावा विठला पाहावा विठला 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 करावा विठला जीव भावा करावा विठला जीव भावा करावा विठला जीव भाव करावा विठला जीव भाव बोलावा विठला पाहावा विठला बोलावा विठला पाहावा विठला. Mataji, that's it. I can sing later, Mataji. I'm actually heading to the airport. I'm so sorry.
Thank you so much, Mataji. You are a professional singer, so your singing is always good. But whatever I sang is like this is how I can. But yours is like just like we hear on radio in Maharashtra. All these songs we can hear on the radio in the early morning. That time, when I was little, no TV and no internet, nothing was there. So only radio was there, and early morning they will put these songs. So that's why I know yours is like the song we can hear on radio. So beautiful, Mataji. Thank you so much for singing.
Mataji, please bless me with your devotion, Mataji. That's what is important.
You already have Mataji devotion. You have to bless me.
Thanks, Mata. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Suksagari Mataji, for such a beautiful, beautiful singing. You took us to, different world. Thank you. Now we have Vrinda Gopika Mataji. Please go ahead, Mataji, Vrinda Gopika Mataji. Mataji, Vrinda Gopika Mataji?
No, she sat in the...
Not able to unmute.
You unmuted now, right? Unmute, Mataji. Mataji, you have got unmuted. Can you speak, Mataji?
Hare Krishna to Shyam Bihari, Shyama Gauri Gopi, Koti Tatvat Pranam. Please forgive me. Such a wonderful, such a nectarian class, Mataji. I remember before 17 years, 2 times there is a Ekadasi, and so many Vaishnava are walking and coming to Shri Pandharpura. We went by a train, and Mataji, 10:30, Shri Ram Prabhu told that we all have to take bath and go, and Mataji full of Vaishnava, and they sing Abhanga. And that Abhanga, Mataji, 10:30 to morning 3:30, the tears is not stopped when we hear that Abhanga, and he sing all the bhajana and the drama. And temple is open 3:30, 3:44. It's only 15 minutes close, and then again open, Mataji. So Sisi Vithala and stories and that rivers take a bath, and Mataji, we are so fortunate that we get a benefit 2 times, a whole night taking darshan of Sisi Vithala. And today you sing all the bhajan and explain from the Sisi Chaitanya Charanamrita and all the darshan and the river, Bhima river darshan. and all the stories, Mataji. Koti Koti Danvat Pranam. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev, Shri Radha Gopinath ki jai. So calm, so patiently you explain the class, Mataji. Please give your association and blessing to all of us. Every once in a month or 15 days in a month, your association and blessing. Love you, Mataji, especially all the bhajan. Anant Koti Dandat Pranam, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev ki jai. Mataji, if you know Abhanga, can you please sing after complete all the question answer? Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandat Pranam. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mata Vrinda Gopika Mataji. Thank you so much. You are listening each and every class so patiently, and you remember all the points and everything. You have so much devotion, Mataji. Thank you so much. I am so blessed in the association of all of you, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vrinda Gopika Mataji. Thank you so much. Now we have Rama Narayan Prabhuji. I will allow you to unmute. Prabhuji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam Mataji. Very wonderful class and very nice presentation also with pictorial diagrams also. Actually, Mataji comes from Maharashtra, and this Maharashtra is called as a place of saints, but in Marathi it is called as Santanchi Bhumi. So actually, Mataji's childhood pastimes performed here in Wasim. Right now, myself and Gopavaranda Pal Prabhuji, by the means grace of Shama Gauri Mataji, Abhiram Seka Prabhuji, and under the guidance of Vital Chandra Prabhuji, we are doing little bit preaching here. So actually, by the inspiration of Shama Gauri Mataji, here regularly programs are going on. So I am very much indebted to all this Abhiram Seka Prabhuji and Mataji. And Mataji's parents are also here. We are fortunate to take association of them also. Mataji, I have one question that Lord Vitthal is waiting for. Means there is one Abhang is there. Means Yuge Nirantar 28 Yuge. So what can you throw light on that?
First of all, thank you very much, Prabhuji, for joining this class. I know you join the Marathi Bhagavad Gita classes and you do so many programs in Washim. So thank you very much for that, Prabhuji. And that Yuge 28, whatever you baba mange rukma idisudivashaba. It's like Vitthala is standing there. But 28 yugas means which yuga, that one I don't know. That's what I said, because I need to do more research on that. Maybe we can ask this question to His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj. Yeah.
Okay, Mataji, thank you for your class. Thanks to all organizers also. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji, for your kind words. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Mamta Mataji, please go ahead, Mataji.
Hello, Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandat Pranam. Thank you so much for very beautiful class. Like Vinita Mataji said, it was the most awaited class, and I have been seeing you, so nicely and with love preparing for the class for so many days, and we could see that in your class. Just love, and sincerity and humility. And I'm so fortunate, Mataji, to have your very close association in Charlotte, and it always inspires me and keeps me going in the right direction. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Mitravinda Mataji, for everything. Thank you for helping me out. I want to share. Okay, Vrinda Mataji.
Yeah. Vrinda Mataji, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Very, very beautiful class, Mataji. Beautiful story of Vitthal. You share so many stories of saints from Maharashtra. I had heard some stories in childhood, but this was a revision for me. I had forgotten some parts. So, there are so many saints. Like Parima Mataji was naming them, right? She was saying their names. So many saints we have in Maharashtra. Like that's why it's called Santanchi Bhumi, right? Land of saints. So, and yes, we are so fortunate that we can place our head on the lotus feet of Vitthal. And now if we see the shape of his feet, it is not clear because people have been placing their heads on the feet for so many years.
Yes. I visited in 1994, and after that I visited 2015.
Okay.
So the difference was so much. You can imagine, there is someone, somebody's feet are got touched in like thousands of time in a day, and so many, like 10 years. So because of that, the feet are not even there. They are just simply became flat. Became flat. So see, this is how merciful Lord is. He doesn't even care about his feet. How much care we take up of our feet. We allow anybody to touch that many times and say, oh, no, don't touch my feet. But Lord mercifully is allowing everybody to touch his feet. So merciful. Thank you so much, Mataji. It was revision for me also to remember all these stories and pastimes. Thank you.
Also, Mataji, can I share something about the name of Chandrabhaga related to Priti Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
What I have heard is the river has name as Chandrabhaga because she covers the area of Pandharpur in a crescent moon shape. So that's why she's called as Chandrabhaga, and other places she's Bhima. That's what I've heard, Mataji. So just wanted to share that. Thank you so much for this beautiful class of Vitthal. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Lalitangi Mataji. Please go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Shyamagauri Mataji. Such a beautiful class. So nice to hear you. And very nicely you started with explaining about what is the story of Vitthal, bringing in front of us so many pictures. I've never visited that, but I've heard so many stories since childhood. This Vitthal, like Varkari, is so famous that even when I grew up in South India, first book I read is about the saints of Vitthal. Maybe in my 6th or 7th grade, Chakubai, Janabai, Tukaram, Jnaneshwar, and very, very nice. And nice verses you read from Chaitanya Charitamrita, and very nice songs, Mataji, and the glories of devotees also. So wonderful class. Thank you so much, Mataji, for your association.
Thank you, Mataji, for all your blessings. You are the,
Oh, Mataji, you are all blessed. You are giving us blessings. We are hearing so many, nice speakers, which we wouldn't have heard if not for Bhakti Sangha. Thank you for your efforts constantly, to bring wonderful speakers and give us a nectar.
It's all mercy of them only, Mataji. They like the devotees on Bhakti Sangha group. They want to come and give class. So that's the glory of Bhakti Sangha.
Yes, Mataji, you have been, because of your sincerity, it's growing. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Not just me, Mataji, everybody.
I know, but you have a very valid part in it. Texting the speakers, confirming that they are coming, and it's not an easy thing, Mataji. So thanks for that. Hare Krishna.
All glory to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Lalitangi. Now it's my turn, Mataji. I will.
Mataji, I wanted to share something.
Okay. After you share, then I'll speak, or you want to?
Yeah. I want to share. This is the picture of ISKCON temple, Pandharpur. So this is the guest house, and this is the main temple. And if you stand up on the roof of this guest house, you will see the Chandrabhaga river. And this is the bridge. You have to cross the bridge, and that the other side is the temple, Pandharpur temple. So this river is very close to our ISKCON temple. And there is Prabhupada Ghat also.
It's not close, it is on the river.
Oh, very nice, Mataji. Okay, Mataji, thank you so much, Mataji, for such a beautiful class. Very long-waited class, Mataji. Whenever we ask you, you never come forward, but this time you mercifully agreed our request, and thank you for such a beautiful singing. Even as everybody said, I also don't know anything about Vittala. I read as everybody was saying. Even I also have read the book, and I heard the story long back when I'm small, but later I didn't know anything, and today I heard it from you, and you connected with Muchakunda's story and also the Chaitanya Charitamrita verses of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu going there, and Vishwaroop, last was there only. You have explained everything, and you told that Namdev story is also like Raghunandan's story, right?
Yes.
Raghunandan. Yeah, very beautiful and nice, beautiful singing songs, Mataji. Please give classes once a month or 15 days once. So we also will get to hear from you, Mataji. Thank you for all the efforts that you take for Bhakti Sangha, bring nice speakers, Mataji, and giving opportunity for all of us to do some service, because you gave opportunity, we were able to do some service, Mataji. Otherwise, we are not going to get this chance like this to serve at the convenient of our home, Mataji. Thank you so much for all the things, Mataji, that you do for Bhakti Sangha. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. It's all your efforts and your, sincerity and, dedication in joining every day, early morning, sending messages. Because of all your efforts, I get so much inspired. Every day you wake up at 3:30 in the morning. That inspired me so much, and that's why, we are here, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. It's all because of you, Mataji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Mataji, I have lots and lots of chat messages, Mataji. I'm going to read all of them. Everybody is so happy hearing from you and seeing you. So first,
I am so happy to, be here with all of you, Mataji. Thank you.
Yeah. So Shivani Mataji was saying, Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam, excellent class Mataji, and absolutely beautiful slides. Thank you for your great association and singing bhajan. So beautiful Mataji, Hari Bol. Please bless me, Mataji, that next time when I go to India, I can go to Lord Vittal Darshan with my family. Lord Vittal ki jai, Shivani Mataji, that one. And Lalitangi Mataji, wonderful presentation with the pastimes, reading and songs and glorifying of devotee. Perfect package, Mataji, thank you. And Anita Mataji saying, wonderful class, Mataji, with the Kirtan. Hare Krishna. Yeah. And Raj Prabhu is saying, very beautiful class. How many beautiful qualities you have. We can write a whole book on it. Your dedication to this mission is amazing, none comparable. Thank you for being with us and pulling us with you towards Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Raj Prabhu, for such a beautiful comment. And yeah. And Gopa Vrinda Pal Prabhuji, he is saying, Hare Krishna Shamagauri Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much for wonderful class. And Mahendra Prabhu. Hare Krishna Mataji, you talked so many pastimes. I think this is Yashumati Mataji. So many stories of different devotees of the Lord. You covered so many things. It was amazing class. I heard the stories of Namdev and Sant Tukaram in my childhood from my father. You remind me my childhood. Krishna's mercy, I got chance to meet to go to Pandharpur 40 years ago. Okay. And yeah, and Shivani Mataji was saying Shuksagari Mataji's voice is amazing. And yeah. Yes. And Vrunda Gopika Mataji's comment. Yeah, and also Medhavini Sakhi Mataji saying very beautiful class. Thank you so much. And she was telling that you were reading very nice verses from CC also. Yeah, Mataji. Yeah, Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji, for such a beautiful class. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody who would like to speak something? Oh, yeah, everybody is on mute, right? I will allow them to unmute.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Is there anybody, Radharani Mataji, who would like to go? Okay, please, Mataji, go ahead. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah. Hare Krishna. Oh, sorry, Mataji was traveling, so the internet connection. Very beautiful class, Shama Gauri Mataji. So neatly presented, Mataji, the way starting then Chaitanya Prabhu entered that place, and afterwards we have read those verses. So much question.
Yeah.
I have
Mataji, you are breaking, Mataji. Mataji, you are breaking, Mataji. We cannot hear you, Mataji.
Your voice is breaking, Mataji.
Yeah, she said that she's traveling, right, Mataji? That's why. Okay, Komadiki Mataji, you want to speak, right? You did not get a chance. Please go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Shama Gauri Mataji. Finally, my desire is fulfilled.
Oh, thank you, Mataji.
Very, very wonderful class. Very, very nice. I have heard about some of it, and like that, Vittal. When I was little, I was hearing that Vittal. So then I knew about that, and some of this Janabai, and then some of the and Namadev. I heard about it, and also on YouTube I saw them. I saw their pastimes like that. It's very nice. So I liked it very much. And in my neighborhood, I have one friend. She's from Pune. So she also talked about it. It's very nice. Yeah. When I was little, I was in Mumbai. So then that time I could speak Marathi and talk in Marathi, but now I cannot. I can understand, but cannot talk. So, but it was very, very nice class. I thought Chandrabhaga River was different, but it's the same. Bhima River is the same as Chandrabhaga River. It's very, very nice. And also the slides and pictures were very nice. It's the first time I was thinking maybe sometime I should go have darshan of Pandrinath. They also call Pandrinath, eh?
Yes, Pandharinath. Pandhari means like for Pandharpur they call, Pandhari means for Pandharpur they call Pandhari. And who is the king of Pandharpur? It's Vithala only. So that's why they Pandharinath, Pandhari Raya, like that they call him.
I have heard about Pandharinath, but I didn't hear Pandharinath. Yeah. It's befitting. It's very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mataji, for your blessings. Always there. You are always there with us, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Yeah. See, Vinita Kundavika Mataji had taught me how to raise a hand, but in this, I don't have that, so I couldn't raise my hand.
Okay.
There's only a mute and a speaker and mic and then video and the share screen, apps, and more. That's all. There's nothing else.
Actually, I was waiting for you, Mataji, because you always give comment, and so nice, Mataji. We are so blessed to have you on the call, Mataji, all the time.
Because I couldn't raise a hand, so then I said, "Oh, good, I can do that." But then I saw that I don't know how to do that now. I get so confused. It's like I'm not talented like Vinita Gandharika Mataji and all of you. We just do so much magical things with the computer. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Kumari.
Very beautiful sari.
Thank you, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, Shamagauri Mataji is very beautiful sari and very nice looking, Mataji. Thank you.
Yes. She's always beautiful looking. But sometimes when she wears sari, it increases.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you,
Please
Kumari.
accept my humble obeisances.
My humble obeisances to Mataji. Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Thank you, Shamagauri Mataji. Once again, I would like to offer my obeisances to you and all the assembled on the call. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha
Sindhuve vacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Ananta Koti Vaishnavavrinda ki jai. की जय, विठ्ठल की जय, श्यामागौरी माताजी की जय,
भक्ति संघ की जय.
Thank you.